Hey Cancer, what's going on? How you guys doing? It's Anomaly. Blessings and happy Tuesday to you. So I was channeling some message. Oh hell no, motherfucker. Excuse me. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. But so Cancer, I was channeling some messages through my little, my little deck I got here, and okay. So the cards that we got were powerful. You guys got powerful. Some of you can have powerful eyes. I don't know if you have a powerful energy within yourself or what exactly that is, but you have something of power within you. Then we had the card Alchemy, 4-4. So those numbers could be significant to you. Pay attention to your number synchronicities. Alchemy, the being or moving of using elements, nature, and mixing, natural properties together to create. That's my understanding of it. You can definitely go to Webster's Dictionary and get yours. There's nothing wrong with that. And then we have emotional here. So we have alchemy and emotional, and they're both showing up in blue, but then powerful is highlighted in this yellow color. Now, when I pulled out, well, what's going on here? What's happening? This is the first card that pops out, which is the Fool card from the Shaman Tarot deck. And so somebody is releasing or freeing themselves. They're just like, give it to me, or you know how you just kind of like get so angry you throw it out. I'm not saying that you're angry, but it's kind of like one of those things where it's just like this person is like ripped and shredded up and whatnot. They have a dog with them, and so some of you, you know what I'm saying, you got pets or a good old loyal faithful, personality that sticks by you, and you're just like, I'm ready to just, what more can you do to me? Boom. So then in alchemy, though, however, we have this 9 of bones. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? Like, y'all scaring away? And it's not that. What you're doing is you're stepping into your power. You're learning how to address things. So instead of keeping them in and not speaking on them and allowing yourself to go through continuous phases of the same type of hurt and pain, you guys are like not accepting anymore, I feel like. Now on the emotional side though, we got this 10 of drums. So somebody has done the dance. I mean, this person, you have done some type of dance, or someone has danced in some type of way to create this energy to happen, this flow. And when I say the dance, it can be a good dance or a bad dance. Either you went through a string of things or you did not. I'm listening to Massive Attack, Teardrop right now. And you could have literally, sat there and enjoyed the flow of things, but now you're just like, I don't want it. But the other side of this that I'm getting is on the shadow side was possessive. So I feel like when you become overly emotional, you may not realize that you are an alchemist to some degree, or that you may have witchy vibes about you. And when you become super emotional, you create an energy. This energy can be very powerful. It's going to be powerful regardless, but if used in a correct way, it's going to be heightened. 343. You know what I'm saying? Oh, guys, definitely check out that Libra reading because your energy was all up in there. Water energy, particularly Cancer. So definitely look into that. Now, we're just going to talk about this real quick. So on the emotional side of things, you got this 7 of drums here. The 7 of drums is suppleness, capacity to adapt to unforeseen events, tolerance, adaptation, and a twist of fate. So it's kind of like you guys could have had some type of situation that came up, or you had some type of understanding. Things didn't go as you had planned for them to go, and so you ended up choosing another path. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that wand energy in a way. So, boom. I'm sorry. Drums are not wand energy. Drums are earth energy. You chose to invest your emotions, or you're going to choose to invest your emotions into something else, something that you're really good at. You guys could be crafty. I don't know. I feel like while you're working, it's like, do not disturb, back up, and you have these energies around you that are helping to protect you. But just don't do too much, 505. Don't do too much, because I just seen it. The dog got to hold on to this person. They're going to fly away, keep playing around. With the 9 of Bone, because I want to tell you guys exactly what it is. I don't want to mess that up. Fear is our greatest ally, saving us from danger. The moment has come to recognize it for what it is, love it, and overcome it. Yeah, you guys had, like, whatever this changes that had to happen, where you had to kind of redirect yourself. It pushed you into this energy over here, where you're starting to, I feel like, tap into some other parts of you, or see, other pieces of you. And it's like, to me too, you're not allowing this energy here, this like sapling, this weakling, this crybaby, to interfere with your growth process. It's like, I'm going to see this for what it is. I'm not going to baby myself in this situation. This situation is what it is, and I need to face that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's something like that. Now, what is called the sacred fool, he who is touched by the spirits, the traveler of the spiritual world, freedom, the melting away of material ties, flowing. So you guys have stepped into some type of ascension. And on the bottom of the deck, which is, what we don't see coming, or what you don't see coming, is the Ace of Bones. So you got fire coming in. You have creativity. You have passion coming in. You guys are starting something brand new. Horn of Fire. The struggle is against ourselves. Great potential, energy, creativity, and sexual vigor. So you guys are stepping into a place where you're going to be able to handle yourselves and others more appropriately. Not to mention, it looks like your career is going to be popping. You know what I'm saying? I just told my mom, who is an actual Cancer, to date, like yesterday, I was like, you should do things. I believe that people in life, when they work, they should do things that they love to do, or that they really like to do, even if it's like a hobby. Because life has to be fun. When you're doing the same thing every single day and it's dreary, and you're dealing with a bunch of other emotional beings or interactions and stuff, and nothing seems to actually compensate what you want to do at all, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? On the bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to still keep doing a job like that, or are you going to go and seek your happiness out? And that's a question to propose to yourself, Cancer. Like, am I going to stay stuck in this energy, or do I like what Anomaly is talking about right now? My emotional power. Some people, I think, what is it? Like, the stereotype of Cancers is that you guys are like overly emotional, that you cry a lot, that you whine a lot, but that you're super loving and caring and stuff like that. Well, I feel like, yes, the stereotypes are there for a reason. They're cool to laugh at, and they're cool to be like, oh, I remember when I was like that. And I think that everyone can say that about their sign, that at different phases of their life, they embodied the good parts, and then they embodied the parts that weren't so great. That's a part of life. That's a part of growth. So when people get mad at the stereotypes, it's like, don't get mad, embrace it. Oh, I'm emotional. You're right. Let me use my emotional side in the right way. Let me take all this love and all this care and this earthy energy that I have, and go and you know what I'm saying, plant it where it's going to be able to grow and prosper freely, where it's not going to be stagnated or held back. You know what I mean? So what's happening with Cancer for this week, with powerful, alchemy, and emotional? We have the Fool, the 9 of Bone, and the 7 of Drum. Okay, so with the Untold Story, is over top of the 10 of Wands. On the top part of the spread, you have the Untold Story, the 2 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. On the bottom of the spread is the Ten of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Okay. Each one is in section with the 3 cards. So clarifying the 7 of Drums is this Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. It's at the top, it's like, so this untold story, maybe you don't really talk about this relationship, or you don't really talk about this situation, you don't really talk about this struggle that is going to embody you, or has embodied you to this point where you have literally got drugged through the mud and then some, and have tattered clothes and barely any shoes, maybe just a poor little dog walking with you. But this is what made you almighty and powerful, you freeing yourself. And this is something that maybe people have never heard about, or that it hasn't came out yet. Some of you could be getting ready to put this in your book about this Ten of Wands energy, this strife, this, this journey that you had to go on. With this alchemy, this Two of Cups, and this Nine of Bones. It's like this Two of Cups is synergizing with, I feel like you're synergizing with yourself, with this energy of you being able to take the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine parts of oneself, 1101, and being able to embody them appropriately. Remember, when we're too emotional, we do too much. And if we're being overly emotional, be overly emotional in the right ways, where you're catering not only to others, but also to yourself. Okay? Now, with this, I feel like when this happens, there's going to be a lot in store for you in this direction here, because it's Knight of Pentacles. It's clarifying this Seven of Drums, which is the switch up, this new way of going about feeling, this new way of going about doing, of being, of existing. And I feel like you're going to be blocking off this energy of these people who come with this slow Knight of Pentacles energy. If you can't move to my beat, if you can't get, in line with my drum, then we don't have nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to be off beat with anyone, because that requires so much conversation. It requires so much back and forth, so much, what's that word? Like when somebody is, you're trying to, it's compatible, it's collaborating. Like, it just requires you to have to bend so much on both ends, and if the other person isn't, then what's the purpose of all that, right? Okay. So I feel like, 1, you're blocking off this energy. Number 2, this King of Wands energy sitting underneath this Two of Cups. That's telling me too that, again, that creative energy, that fiery energy, you don't like something. I feel like you're doing alchemy a little bit in a bit of a grudge or an upsetness. So just try to be careful of not doing this. But whatever this is, where you're synergizing with this male and this masculine or feminine energy, I want to say masculine because the King of Wands is down here. It's like, when you do this, this could make you, when we heighten one sense, other senses start to either heighten or de-lessen. Sexually, things can become super intense for you, so just be careful. You could also become emotionally more aggressive, because now we have wands coming out down here at the bottom versus just the flowing of the water. You need to synchronize the water and the fire together, okay? Now, with this untold story, this King of Wands is looking out at this Ten of Wands energy like, man, are you going to do it? Are you going to make it? And this person is the same person who could have put you on hold, could have been silent with you. These could be people who you've blocked off, who have sat in this position where they tried to control how much you were taking on their share, your share, everybody's share. King of Swords, the Devil card, and the Two of Swords. Like, rain on me, Lord, won't you take this pain from me? Okay, tell me about this this Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Drums for the Cancer. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's kind of like when people come to you with these weak offers, or they come to you with this slow movement, you're kind of going to be running circles back and forth around somebody. You have that call of action in your emotional feelings. So I don't know if you're going to become aggressive when someone tries to come at you calm in nature. Like, here, well, I can do this, or I can help you. Well, that's not what I want. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just remain calm. Be calm. Keep working hard with this Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Work towards your commitments and what it is that you want. What's going on with this Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles? All right. So whatever this slow movement is, or these little offers, or these long commitments are from these, you know what I'm saying, masculine energies that aren't necessarily servicing you, it's kind of like you're not really going to be doing this long distance situation. Either it's like you're going to come to me, or we're going to come to each other, or we're just not doing anything. Three of Wands. Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So somebody chooses on the flip side to, you know what I'm saying, go take another route. They don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't think that they want the cup that's here. And this could be you. Maybe what you've been offered, okay, yeah, you're the Nine of Pentacles, you look good, but what more can you give? What more can you put out of this? You know what I'm saying? Why is this Eight of Cups leaving? King of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Pentacles upright. This person is leaving because at the end of the day, they on timing with that Libra energy. They with the scales right now, and so they probably can't manage or take care of whatever it is they're supposed to be doing. That's why they was giving you the slow offer turned into basically them rolling out and ghosting out of a situation. What's the untold story with the Two of Cups, Spirit? It's the Hermit. So again, this is something that's hidden. Like this is something that only you know, you and your spiritual team know about. Why you look the way you look when you know what I'm saying, you walk through the door, or why you know what I'm saying, look the way you look when you showing up for work. 1616. You know what I'm saying? Only you and spirit really know why, you know what I'm saying, you out here with this dog looking like a damn fool. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of feel like somebody out here looking stupid a little bit. They feel powerful, they feel good, but they're beat up. And yeah, you could be freeing yourself from an energy, but this person literally about to go jump off a cliff. The dog got to save them. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse, the Three of Wands. Okay. I just feel like somebody had ego. Somebody cared more about themselves. And whatever this wish fulfillment was, it wasn't fulfilled. Like, it was fulfilled for this Three of Wands energy. They knew that that the offer that they was going to get, what, you know what I'm saying? So the Three of Wands, when we saw it the first time around, it was somebody picking another side. Right now, this person right here is choosing to be a part of whatever this Three of Wands situation is. That is, it's not a real loving or caring or genuine offer, and this person has more than one person to fill their cup. So don't do that to yourself, Cancer. Offer yourself love. Offer yourself compassion. And this again could tie into that Libra reading, just coming into this understanding. What's happening here with this King of Wands, Ten of Wands, the High Priestess? We talking about it right now. Some of you could be sitting down taking record of this. But intuitively, you know that whatever this King of Wands energy is too much than someone can bear. It's like somebody trying to force a child to do something more than what they should be doing. And they're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to allow a child to grow appropriately. And I think I mentioned something about like just the stages of things, you know what I'm saying, in Libra's reading, which like you, or even this reading, when you're going through stages. No, I said in this reading when I was talking about the different zodiac signs and the stereotypes, you're going to go through these different parts and phases in the zodiac. That's the same thing in life. Everybody has to go through being a child, teen to adult, and infancy. And then guess what? You go through that again in your natural life that you're in, because you're going to be a baby to different subjects. You're going to be a baby to different departments. You're going to be a baby to new families that you're entering. And you're going to start leveling up, where at some point you go into that childhood stage or whatever, where you're learning, you're the student, you start to become the teen, a mentor, and then you become the teacher. So somebody isn't allowing someone to grow appropriately. It's like, I want you to keep doing all that by yourself, and I'm going to sit over here and I'll manage our cup and all these other cups that's this way. And what I'm getting to is that if we're looking at it, somebody, when they're not emotionally right, they leave with this Eight of Cups. They offer to others who do a dance just like you. If this person doesn't understand that your dance is specifically your dance, it is your essence, it is you, let it go. It's not even worth it. Not even. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords and the Death card. Like, literally, it's like somebody offers lack. Then they let you be hurt after they offer you this lack. And they watch you while they lie. While they lying. While you laying down hurt. While you laying down beat up. While you laying down pinned down, stabbed up, to whatever this is. That's what they're doing. They're watching this happen. They're ghosts. It's like they got an energy that allows this to go down, kind of. What is that ghosting energy? It's a ghost. It's a figment. It's an illusion. It's not real. The Emperor, Aries energy on the bottom of the deck. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. It's not nothing for us to get mad about. That kind of made me feel like when somebody go and smack the game board because you winning. Okay. Why is the Five of Swords on the shadow side of this King of Wands? I mean, and again, this is like a few different stories here, because we got people who are actually working in their energy, who got out of a situation, or who just kind of went through some turmoil, finally got out, never got to speak about it, finally about to tell their story. Then you got individuals who are still currently in a situation where they're allowing somebody to go and to come, to give to others and to come back to them, to do a dancey dance with someone else, and then to roll back in for this cup. And they're in control of this. They're putting whatever those 7 of drums are, they're putting that on this 10 of Wands, and that's not right. Now, clarifying the King of Wands and the 5 of Swords is the Moon. This is your energy. So this could be something that happens within this moon phase. We just had the full moon that came through. Your intuition will be highlighted. Somebody will be leaving, or somebody will be stepping away to go do something else. And they're going to be silent with you. And they're not going to care. They're looking out at this person, and they're like, and these people are just like, Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. The Strength card on the bottom of the deck. The King of Cups. You have a lot of love and strength behind you. You not only embody the Queen of Cups, but you embody the King of Cups. Remember, yin and yang energy. There is no reason that you should be fearful of this person leaving. I wanted to just say be fearful of this person, but I don't think you're scared of them. It's like you don't want to let this go. Why doesn't Cancer want to let this go? This 8 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Drums, 2 of Cups. Why? Why don't they want to let this go? The 10 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the Death card. This is kind of really sad. I feel like you've just been betrayed so much. It's kind of like, well, at least when this person comes and visits, or this person comes and talks to me, I know they're deceiving me. I know they lie to me, but even though they leave, or it's like, but somebody comes. Somebody cares. Somebody loves me. 2 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Chariot, and the 10 of Cups. Your family, your friends, your spiritual team, if you got kids, they all want to be here for you. They keep saying something. They keep trying to tell you this. And behind that is the 10 of Pentacles. They keep trying to tell you that something isn't right with this. The situation's too up and down. And you keep trying to fight against the currents and not allow for this information to flow through. So I personally, intuitively feel like, 1, the Sun, the Chariot, the 10 of Cups. It's not coming until you figure out how to let that go. Somebody is doing or two-timing with this 2 of Pentacles. They're going to their clarity, their family. They're going to their kids. They're going to their abundance. They're going to church together probably with the Chariot here. They probably taking their kids on horseback riding moves. Like, somebody is going somewhere else and doing them. Last messages for Cancer Spirit. Ooh. This is the High Priestess card. Pisces energy. Whoa. This is your message. The mother of the worlds, the intermediary between the upper world and the lower world, the keeper of knowledge, strength of intuition, unconsciousness. Okay, this is where we are right now. The Five of Stone and the title card. This is the Five of Stone. Loss of the soul. Which phantom has abducted our most authentic soul? Expectations of success, illusions and false objectives. A new vision of things is possible. Ooh, that made me want to cry. Because I really didn't know if I was hitting on this reading, Cancer. And I hope that y'all is able to flow through this reading with me, because I understand what that is saying. Why can't you let this person go? Why are you allowing yourself to be beat up, bruised up, tattered up? Why are you walking around in rags? How can you be doing any of that if you are this? How can you be any of that if you are powerful? If you are alchemist? And if your emotional, level is off the records? How you heal, how you replenish. You've allowed someone to box you in or to manipulate you, because the Five of Stone is the Five of Cups. You're grieving off of these words. You're grieving about being trapped. You're grieving about not knowing which way to go. But this person know how to walk out the door every time they want to go out the door. You're allowing someone to take your soul into another place where it doesn't even belong. We're talking in that space right now. This is a protected space. In that space, you invited me in there. We're talking. Get out of this space. Move away from this energy. This is not serving you. You are literally being put on hold so many times, and allowing yourself to go through this, to look like this on your own. And I'm really hoping that none of you are thinking about and trigger, suicidal thoughts. No. Oh, I love you, I'm just going to do this. No. We don't do that. I don't encourage that. No one should be encouraging you to do that. If someone is encouraging you to keep taking on more and more and more and more and more, and they see that your back is falling closer and closer and closer to the ground, throw that shit off your back. Get that back to them. Get that to them. Take yours. Walk away. Yeah, okay. I'll walk away. I'm free. And sometimes you can feel so free and so good that the wind just brush up on you and it push you. You light as a feather. But you got good old faithful. Y'all have somebody or someone who are faithful. You have people around you who are of powerfulness, who are alchemists, and who know how to emotionally heal properly. You are not using your resources to your benefit. I don't know what's going on. You need to let this go. If you need to burn the sage, burn the Palo Santo stick, let's do that now. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. If you need to get the bay leaf and write the name on it and burn it, or write a letter, you know what I'm saying, and then burn it out to the sky. If you need to sit down, get on your hands and knees and lift your hands up, your palms up, and pray, or put crystals in it. You do what you got to do. But I'm going to ask right now, energetically, for the Cancers who have invited me into the space to be with them, to release this energy that is like clouding their judgment, clouding how they are, who they're giving themselves to, how they're giving themselves. I want them to be able to send this energy back. I want you to help them, help me, help them to send this back to where it belongs. And don't allow their voice to be stifled. Even if they start getting sick, don't allow the Cancer to feel like, oh, it's me, I did it. Because you might hear tarot readers saying stuff and they be like, the bad person is getting sick. No. Maybe you're getting sick because you're releasing out that toxicity. Maybe you're the phlegm, you know what I'm saying, the coughing, the going to the bathroom, the throwing up, the diarrhea, whatever this is. Maybe you're having to purge something. And when you do things like this, that tends to happen sometimes. Unforeseen events. Things stop working. The doorknob falls off the door when you're trying to get out the house with your kids. Different stuff. But you're not supposed to let that beat you down. I encourage you and I implore you to check out the Libra reading that I did. That was a very powerful reading, just as this is. I am amazed at the storyline that has came out here. But I do appreciate you for inviting me in this space. And know that I am not here to hurt you or anybody within this space, even the cross watcher. Don't be mad because I'm going to send the energy back that you tried to do to these beautiful, caring people. That's wrong. And at the end of the day, you know the consequences of doing things like this. Confirmation. You know the confirmation. I said the confirmation. Yeah, I guess you do. You know what it is. You know your consequences. That's what it is. You know your consequences. And that goes for the Cancer and it goes for the cross watcher. Everyone knows their consequences in the situation. Get out of this while you can. Let go of what you need to let go of and move forward. It is not worth it, Cancer. I appreciate y'all's anomaly. Thanks.